And what up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today I have a pretty cool episode. In one of my other videos, a gentleman reached out and he owns a company called Detailing for Jesus. And he's like, hey, bring your bike by. I want to detail it and ceramic coat it. So I drove all the way to Melbourne, which is about 2.5 hours from my house, to meet with him. Gonna shoot some content of him detailing the bike. So I'm right down the road from there. Figured I'd start rolling so I can get video of pulling up to his business. Apparently he has a pretty great business here that gets a lot of work. He does boats, planes, cars, motorcycles, kind of does it all, and ceramic coating, which for me, I thought ceramic coating was like snake oil. Through talking to him, he says some guys, yeah, it's kind of fake, but he's the real deal, and he's gonna put a ceramic coating on my bike that is like self-healing, which that is super cool. So yeah, we are here. Guess his business is like in this warehouse area. And so yeah, he's gonna start a YouTube channel as well. I'm gonna help him with that. Give him a follow. I'll tag everything. And it looks like we are here. How you doing, man?
What's going on, bro?
Hey. And this is Jayson, everyone. It's recording.
Hello, everybody.
This is Jayson. He's gonna detail, ceramic coat. I don't know all the terms.
We're going to put a wet coat on all the paint, which is self-healing properties on all the painted surfaces. And you don't have any real chrome on here, so basically we're just going to, ceramic coat all the paint. Pipes, I'm going to do an HD, which is a marine and rim formula on the pipes and on the rims. Heck yeah. So you guys find Jayson, he will be starting YouTube, but you do have social media. Yep. And was Detailing for Jesus on Facebook and Detailing for Jesus 1 on Instagram.
Yeah, so you guys go give him follows, like all that other stuff, and then once he has a channel going, I'll go ahead and tag it so you guys can find it. But we're gonna let the bike cool down.
What?
All right, what is this?
This is just all-purpose cleaner for cleaning the rims and tires. I normally clean the rims and tires first, and then I foam cannon the bike, and just to rinse off, because the bike's in newer condition, I don't need to do any kind of aggressive wash. You got a few bugs on the front end, but the pressure wash will get most of that off. So I'm not doing anything aggressive with this bike. I just want to get it, just any kind of dust and dirt that's on there before I do my dual action polish on all the painted surfaces. So, and then after I wash it and rinse it, I'll blow it off, and then we'll pull it inside and put it on the lift. From there, we'll start polishing it out.
And the first thing I had to do is take stuff off. So if you guys notice, I got the bags off, seat off, just because he has to be able to access everything and everything be out of the way. So that's what we're gonna do next.
You never want to dress tires, so cleaning the tire is really good, so that when after the bike's detailed, you don't want it to look dirty. So that's why I make sure I clean the tires real good. Go over them twice when I'm doing either a detail or a ceramic coating on a bike. Love bug season. Really cool about this self-healing ceramic coating is that even if you were to leave love bugs on there, it's self-healing. So you can rub on it, scratch it, and the sun's going to self-heal it. So it's not going to hurt. Once we put the coating on there, you're not going to have to worry about scratching the paint at all. See all that dirt that's rolling off of that tire? Back tire always is the worst. Because if you have the bags on there, most people don't take their bags off to clean their back tire.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
See that dirt going on there?
if I had a different bike and it wasn't these type of rims, I'd probably be using acid. It just depends on the bike, on the rims. But this bike, because of the year of it and the material that's on these rims, I'm just using all-purpose cleaner.
Yeah. The Harley runs.
Yeah. So a lot of things have changed throughout the years. You know, like when I first started detailing, there wasn't foam cannons. Like none of that stuff was really around. It was a wash bucket, wash mitts, bug sponges. Now when you got a bike like this, you really can avoid, especially when you get a ceramic coating on it, and this bike's clean, so you really can avoid physically touching the bike. You can just foam cannon it, rinse it, and then blow it off. I actually do that for the effect. Doesn't really need it, but I kind of like a lot of suds, so I'll just soak it all up. Doesn't hurt anything. So the one thing that if you know about Harley Davidson, they actually put these in wind tunnels and have water come in every different direction at these bikes for like hours to test to make sure that there's nothing gonna affect the bike. So which is pretty cool.
This will be if I left my bike in a snowstorm.
For sure.
This is
I'm sure he's never seen that before. He hasn't washed it like this.
No.
And if this was a dirty bike, I probably would take wash mitts to it, but the bike is clean. You know, Rob takes care of it, you take care of it, so there's no point in me putting a wash mitt on it. I'm just gonna rinse it down, blow it off, bring it inside, and put it on a lift, and start polishing it, and then ceramic coat it.
Ooh.
Just making sure that I get all the love bugs off, because those love bugs are nasty, and
Yeah.
they like to attach to the paint, and if you don't get them right away, they can become a nightmare. They always say dryer sheets. There's all kinds of different ways to get them off. That's what they say. So I've never personally used a dryer sheet. Very rarely do I see a bike that comes into my shop that there's actually water beading on it. So Rob likes to take care of his bike.
All blowed off.
No seat, but we're all right. Yeah, I'd never suggest if, you know, I got a little bit of experience, but flip-flops are not a good idea on a bike. I've done this once or twice. Air conditioning time.
Oh yeah.
That is a scan grip light. It actually gives you the true color. It's like sunlight, so I can make it actually brighter, so you can actually see the paint, and you can see the scratches and stuff that are in the paint, which we're going to be removing before we coat it. Good.
Looks pretty evenly balanced.
Yeah, I definitely have some micro scratching from washing the bike. Nothing major, but definitely want to remove all that, because any kind of scratches that are in there, we're going to see that when we put the coating on there. So you can actually see it really bad back here.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah, this is where I had the scratches.
So those are all swirl marks from whatever I think you used the drill. You said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't want that. That's not good. We need to fix that. Fix all that for sure. Let's see what we got over here. Same thing.
Yep.
You can see all the swirls. We're gonna fix all that. So not a big deal. Nice and easy.
Nesquik.
Come on. If you're gonna have chocolate milk, you gotta have Nesquik. I think we're gonna go with some Car Pro Reflect, which is just a polish. I got a full bottle here somewhere.
Right here.
There you go. So, a real detailer, depending on, like, I actually have an all-in-one compound, but I just have an array of all different kinds of compounds because I've been doing this for so long, and you just never know what you're gonna come across. So I like to be prepared. Brand new yellow polishing pad that goes on dual action polisher, 5-inch.
Unlike my drill that I used. All right, so this next part we're doing is what?
So right now I'm gonna polish out the paint to remove all the imperfections that are in there. I'm not using a compound, I'm just using, so Reflect is it's just a fine gloss polish and give you because there's not really aggressive scratches, so I'm just trying to give it a mirror shine before I apply the coating. So I'm just gonna test it and see, make sure that it's gonna remove it. I'm just gonna do a little area just to see. So yeah. So I mean that was just quick, but I'm gonna go over it some more. But you can see we've already just a couple of seconds and we've already gotten it a lot better.
Science.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Technology is definitely cool. A little bit of scratching, right here that I'm gonna get, but overall we got rid of all the hazing and swirls that were in the paint. So we're pretty close. It doesn't take long. It's not car paint. I mean it's Harley paint, so it buffs out pretty quickly, which is nice.
And what's the reason for that?
Just it's just I don't know the metal and just I don't know. That I couldn't tell you. Just I've never had any issues buffing out Harley paint. They actually use quality paint. Some paints are some clears are harder and softer. This one, this clear is pretty soft. So meaning soft. So the reason why you got the hazing in there because you used the drill and the clear coat is soft. So if you notice when I'm buffing, I'm actually going really light. I'm not aggressively buffing on it. I'm holding the dual action polisher away from the surface. I'm not pushing on it. I'm just lightly going over it with a polish, not even any kind of compound. But it's like I'm not pushing on this at all. I'm letting the pad and the product do all the work without doing any kind of aggressive pushing on it. Definitely got a deeper scratch right there.
Oh yeah.
But that's underneath
under
the
the
seat,
seat.
so you don't see it. And plus on top of that, the coating's gonna hide most of that, but that's a deep scratch. That's actually through the paint.
Yep.
So really nothing I can do about that. This is just an all-in-one. It doesn't break down. This compound doesn't break down. So it'll keep working on the surface. No, never use that rag again. Yeah, so that did better. I had to find the right product for it. Car Pro. Car Pro's the magic.
So Car Pro, is it like a specific?
So just like I said, man, you have sometimes depending on the paint, you just have to find the right combination of pad and product.
And what pad do you have on there?
Right now, this is a really fine polishing pad.
So fine polishing pad and Car Pro was the answer.
Yes, Car Pro Ultra Cut.
Yep.
So,
and this is a 22 Lowrider S tank, as you guys know.
took me a couple of tries to figure out what I needed to use, but finally found the product that was going to cut it right and create the shine that I wanted without having any. So the key here is you don't want to have micro scratching. You don't want to see any kind of micro scratch. So this paint is soft, so you want to be able to use the right product with the right pad. You create a high gloss shine without any micro scratching. What you see when you're done polishing it, what you see is what is you're going to see when you put the coating on there. So you want it to be the best it possibly can be before you put that coating on there. Totally different. So now we're getting close to where we're getting rid of all the scratching and getting a deep gloss shine before we put the coating on. We still got a little tiny bit, but overall, compared to that side, you can see.
What I did, what he did.
So it took me 1, 2, 3 products, 5 pads to get to the right one.
Yeah, now you guys can see, like, it's pretty much a mirror finish.
So just so everybody knows, like, it's, you know, the detailing business is always what everybody says, oh, this is easy, and yeah, okay. I've been doing this for 38 years, nothing's easy. It's always work, and you always have to be flexible in this business, because if you're not, you think one thing is going to work, you're mistaken.
Which, proven by, we used the other one on this back fender and it worked great, and then we had to do something completely
Yeah, but
different
still,
here.
the shine here is still better here than it is there, so I'm gonna go over that too. Plus, Jayson had to stay up all night working on the boat that was outside. So, you know, a little bit of lack of sleep. So, yeah. So sometimes, you know, things happen. So now, what I'm doing, I was pushing there now. Now I'm just holding, I'm actually literally like holding the buffer away from the surface of the paint. I'm like actually lifting the polisher off of the paint. I'm not even aggressively pushing at all. I wanted to remove the scratches before. Now I'm just trying to give it a nice, gentle polish to make sure that I have no micro scratches.
The shine is real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like when it comes out nice.
And this was my undoing over here.
So let's see what we can do here. Deep crack right there on the side. Yeah. Is that what you were trying to get out?
Yep. So it's too deep.
Yeah, that's too deep. Unfortunately. But a lot of that you're not going to see once we put the coating on. So it's going to be, it's a pretty thick coating.
Wow.
A little bit better.
I can already tell.
Yeah. That's kind of how it should look.
You know the saying, you know, when your girlfriend hands you something to open and you loosen it, then you hand it back to her and then she opens it and you're like, yeah, I loosened it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loosened it.
Yeah. You did something.
Y'all, I took a Roybe drill like polishing head thing to that. I don't even know what compound I used.
$560. Rupes, Italians do things right.
Mine was 20 bucks.
Don't use a drill to polish paint. Please, bring it to the professionals. That's why we do this for a living.
I even did the gas cap with it.
That doesn't look that bad. We'll put it back on and go over it.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
No. Is it? Maybe a little bit?
I mean, like, you can literally brush your teeth
In that.
in that.
Yeah. Test it. Let's see what we got.
So this is a test on the plastic.
Oh, pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Nice and easy.
So this is the same stuff that we used on the tank.
Again, you cannot, it's plastic, so you cannot just be aggressive with it. You have to be nice and gentle when you're going on the surface of it. You got to be really careful. You don't want to push down on it. You just gently going over it to remove any fine scratches that might be in there.
Just let the buffer do all the work.
Yep. Without pushing. Issues.
So that's going to drive you nuts because the Memphis shade fairing.
Yep.
They have this problem.
Yep. You can't do anything about it. I know that's not me, so there's nothing I can do about that.
Yep. A lot of people complained online about that.
Yeah, that's I can tell right away that that's already in there, and I can. How hard?
Quick update, we took off the Memphis shade windshield to get behind it because there was some micro scratches. If you guys have the Memphis shade fairing, you probably know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna get these buffed out. Happens when bugs and junk get trapped behind there and then the windshield vibrates.
So now when we put the coating on there, we won't have to, if you go and wash bugs or whatever, you're not gonna have issues with that. Minus those little scratches. And that is from them wet sanding it or something. There's little scratches in here.
Yeah. I think it's for a molding process.
No, it came out.
Oh, this?
Yeah, it came out. But probably, I mean, whatever. It's plastic, right? So, but there was no, they're still there. See? Yeah, it's inevitable, but it's just the way the stuff is. So, it's not. You're not going to see it because once we put the coating on there, it's a really thick coating. So, what I'm trying to do right now is just get it to a nice high gloss polish so that I can put the coating on there and not have to. I don't want to not put the coating on. I don't want to polish it and put the coating right over the top of it with the windshield there. So now I know that it's going to be done and I'm going to get all of it. And then when he does wash it and it gets exposed behind there, you're not going to create any more scratches.
Right.
Tank is this front fender is definitely a little scratched. Nice little scratch right there. Nice little scratch gone.
It's like magic.
This way, other way. Hold that.
got some additional help here, and this is
Matt with Redline Detail Pros.
what's his name?
Matt with Redline Detail Pros.
Redline Detail Pros, and that's your company.
Yes, sir.
And there's his company. If you guys want to give it a follow, give him a call. How far away are you?
10 minutes.
Nice. And so you used to work with Jayson?
Yeah, we still work together on time to time on some good projects, some bigger projects together. Planes, boats, RVs.
Nice. Yeah, so he came in and he's gonna help out Jayson finish things up. And what's the product you're using?
Pearl Nano Decon. It's a ceramic prep spray. It's an IPA spray that you use before you apply any sort of ceramic coating.
Very important to use, right?
Absolutely. You want to cleanse off all those oils on the paint before you apply anything that's going to seal it in.
So blow it, dude. Be careful. Be real gentle, bro. Real gentle.
Yeah, it took us a couple of different things to figure it out.
Yeah. There's no fun. What?
Yeah, that one on the side.
Yeah, there's a deep scratch.
Okay.
Where are you talking about? Yeah, we know about it. Yeah, we know. Yeah, it was. You should have saw the tank. You should have saw it.
I mean, it looks beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's brand new.
Yeah, I did this side myself with freaking drill buffing head.
This yours?
Yeah. So it looked okay like in the garage, but right when it got in the sunlight, you could see all the swirls and hazing.
There's not gonna be any swirls and hazing after we're done.
Bionic A. So tell us about this.
So this company is based out of Istanbul, Turkey. It is a self-healing coating. So I actually made a video, used a wire brush, scratched the paint, took a heat gun, and healed it, just like PPF, paint protection film. So paint protection film, it's been out for years where they take a wire brush at SEMA, which is an auto show, take the wire brush, scrape it, take a heat gun, heat it up, and it would melt away. This is the same concept, but this is a coating, so it's not a film that's going on the paint, it's a coating that's going on the paint.
It's kind of like putting it in liquid form almost.
Well, yeah, but it's not gonna, PPF can actually dull down the paint and it has to be removed. This does not have to be removed. So it's a little bit different of a process, which is good.
Got some serious packaging for this little bottle.
So when you're using it, you have to, when you put this in here, you put it on the applicator, you have to put the cap back on. It literally starts to cure in the bottle. That's how serious this stuff is. Pretty intense. It has a pretty wicked smell to it.
In a good or bad way?
Matt,
Unpleasant. It's not bad, but it's not great.
it's not the most user-friendly smell. You know you're putting something on the paint, put it to you that way.
It's not made to be that way, though. It's made to be good.
There you go. So this turned into 2 different detailing shops coming here. But Matt hanging out with us now. Got Jayson. Make sure to check out them both. You know, they work together.
So this is the foam right here, and this is the actual applicator that you use. It goes over the top of it, like so. and this is how it's applied. So this product, when you apply it onto the surface, it's not like a ceramic coating, it's a little bit different because of what it does. So when you apply it, you will actually see when it's time to wipe it off. You'll actually, it starts to bubble, and as soon as it starts to bubble, you want to wipe it off. If you don't get it off, it's like liquid cement. It's not a good thing. So you want to put it on. And you'll notice that it will literally start to bubble. And once you see it bubbling, it's time to wipe it off. It takes about 30 seconds in this temperature.
And this needs to be done indoors?
Yeah, it's a temperature controlled product. So you can literally already tell that it's starting to bubble off. So you can see that it's bubbling off on there, and it's time to wipe it. You do not want to let this product cure on the surface. It's bad, because then you're wet sanding, you're getting into, so this is not something where you're gonna be purchasing in a store. You need to have a professional apply this product. And that's it. That's all it is.
That's simple.
That simple, but yeah.
It needs to be done right.
But it has to be done right, and you have to make sure that you get the product off. Because if you don't, it's a problem.
And then Matt's over here working on the top of the headers. And what are you doing on this?
Applying Pearl Nano VX2 ceramic coating. Not quite as strong as that, but it does provide a lot of the same properties and features.
We don't need self-healing on that, so it's a ceramic coating, but it's gonna protect it, but we're not worried about scratching down there. We're more concerned about the paint up here, the plastics up here, so that's why we're using the self-healing coating on here. So if you look at it, get up on the camera with it pretty close, you'll see the bubbling. It starts to bubble. You can literally tell that it's starting to bubble off.
Yeah, they're like little
bubbles, little micro bubbles. So you know, as soon as you see that, you want to wipe it off. That's it. You don't want to wait. And it doesn't like push like a ceramic coating, so it actually wipes off pretty easy. You just got to make sure that you get it off.
Now, did you learn this from mistakes when you first put it on?
Nope.
No?
I got so from the company, they give you a PDF, and they basically, so I've been doing ceramic coatings for 8 years now, and the PDF just gave you a rundown. So it's basically the flash point. What you're knowing is that it's flashing. So when you start seeing it bubble, you know it's flashing and it's time to wipe it off. So, and definitely the temperature has a factor. We actually did the plane outside. I just did a plane recently, and on that plane, it was, not hot out, but it wasn't, it's outside and it was undercover, but it was literally wipe it on and instantly wipe it off, where this is, you can wait like 20 to 30 seconds. So if you look at it, you'll start to see it's not yet, it's getting there, starting to bubble. You can see it, you can literally see it starting to bubble.
Yeah.
As soon as you see it bubbling, it's time to wipe it off. That's it. It's really that simple. Yes, sir. You might need to wipe them down.
I already deconned them.
You decon them good though?
Just cut a little
So Rob is going to have a very easy time washing his bike, number one. And number two, if his 7-year-old goes outside and decides to help him, he's not going to have to worry about it. Because if Is he or she?
He.
If he does something wrong, the son's gonna heal it. So now he can actually let him come out and help him.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
So we're waiting on the bubbles.
So you can literally start to see it. It's literally, I mean, it's so faint, but it's there. You can see the bubbles happening. And as soon as you see that, you can wipe it off. It's so crazy. Like the ceramic coatings that I've been using for years, like you don't ever, there's not I mean, there are some newer ones that are out like this that are actually doing kind of the same thing. Some of them are actually, you have to leave on for a half hour before you wipe it off, which this stuff is 30 seconds. 20 to 30 seconds. Already bubbling. Temperature and humidity control environment is good. I do have a dehumidifier, but it's not extremely, the humidity levels are not, we're not summertime yet. So the flash point is actually flashing pretty quick. If I had the dehumidifier on, I would probably get 30 seconds out of it, but because it's not, I'm getting about 20 seconds before I have to wipe it off.
And what's going on down here on the wheels?
Fine. Pearl Nano's HD ceramic coating. Now it's going to be resistant up to 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. Specifically made for wheels and marine.
But the Pearl Nano's Extreme is actually very versatile. We could put it on the rims, and it also works on marine.
Now, application-wise, what's like that? You gotta wait till bubble, then wipe it off. What
Just for the most part, just I give it around 10 seconds, and then I give it a good wipe.
Okay.
And you can. There's a big difference in that product. You really have to make sure that you get it off. So he's being very meticulous about making sure that he gets it off. Very important with that stuff.
This stuff in specific is very difficult to remove if it cures. And it moves extremely easy in comparison to the other ceramic coatings from Pearl Nano and just any other traditional ceramic coating.
And what do you mean by move?
It pushes extremely easy.
So like when you put on the applicator, it's easy
when you put it on the applicator, yeah, it'll spread real easy. As the same thing when you go to remove it, it'll also push. So you gotta be very detailed and make sure that you're completely removing it from the area. It's very meticulous.
So you don't want to walk away from it, is what it's saying. You don't, when you're doing a ceramic coating, you don't want to walk away from it, period. Oops. So this actually, you're gonna see, you can see the bubbling starting to come. You can actually see it. Bubbling, bubbling.
Yep.
So that is, that it's time, and literally that's it.
Now from the bubble and then wiping it, is there an actual cure time?
So it is completely cured in about 48 hours. You can drive this within an hour, and then wash it. I can do a scratch test on this within 12 hours.
Okay. Now, if someone wanted to get this on their bike, how long does it last for? 5
years. So the shelf life of the coating's 5 years, industry standard. I'm doing a second coat because of the tank, but the actual all the self-healing coatings that are out there, the self-healing properties, depending on how you maintain it, are probably anywhere from 1.5 years to 2 years. So I want you to take this rag, and I want you to wipe this side of the fender. Just wipe across it.
Okay.
Okay. Now go on to the other side.
Oh yeah, it's like, this is like smooth as butter. This has like some catch to it.
it's got a thickness to it as well.
It's very thick.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? It really is really neat stuff.
Science, y'all. Science.
Science. So I am 38 years doing this, and I'm old school, wax on, wax off, Karate Kid, Miyagi-san. And yeah, when I transitioned into ceramic coatings, and then when I got my hands on this, I was like, no way. So this technology is really insane.
To be honest, like when I first talked to Jayson, I literally told him this. I said, "Isn't ceramic coating like snake oil?" I'm like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, some places it is. You have guys that do it mobile that have pretty much fake stuff that they buy at a store, right?"
Well, you can be mobile, but the problem is it just depends on who you're using, right? Like so, Matt does mobile, but he's using Pearl Nano, so he's using a quality product.
Right. He's not some guy that's driving around buying products from Walmart and doing people's cars.
I mean, you can go on to any website. There's do-it-yourself products that you can get, and you got another nice little scratch right there, pretty deep.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, and you just don't know what you're getting, right? And that's the sad part about this industry. It's really changed. So Matt came to me, what is it, 2 years ago?
A year and a half ago.
Year and a half ago. So he's been around me. He knows what he's learning from me, and he's been learning from me, and then he's been building his own techniques, and he paid attention to me. I told him to go online and actually like learn. You're not gonna just, it's not just online, you have to actually physically be doing the work. Matt, can you turn that? Thanks. Okay. But so the difference between Matt and guys that are just like, oh, well, I can, you see all these internet things, oh, you can make $1,000 a day, you can make $5,000 a week. That's great. That's great that they can push and sell that kind of stuff. But if you don't have a passion for this, and you don't love what you're doing, and you're just in it for the money, then you're not going to ever produce a product that's worthy of having customer satisfaction, people coming back to you, having a good reputation, and it's kind of, the industry's really changed because of the fly-by-nighters. People, oh, I'm just going to get into detailing business because everybody's making money at it. It's not always about the money. And for me, it's about building a personal relationship with my customers.
Right.
Like I truly have, like most of my customers are personal friends of mine. I mean, I don't just, I want to have a relationship with them.
Yeah, the other thing is like you could be the fly-by-night business, like some of these people are.
Feel this now?
Oh wow. That's insane.
Is that not insane? You literally can feel the difference, right? So, I mean, if you weren't here as an owner, like normally I don't have owners watching me do what I'm doing, but you have a YouTube channel, so we're allowing it. But if you weren't here and actually experiencing it firsthand, you would not believe what you're seeing, right?
Right.
So.
Oh, it's crazy.
This stuff really does work, and the durability. So I put it on my truck, and I wash it almost every day just to see. And I can't do anything to beat it up. It's strong, like really strong.
And it's very hydrophobic too, right?
Oh, it's insane. It really is insane. Like you'll spend a half an hour blowing this bike off without this on here. You'll be done in 5 minutes with this on here. That's. Did I not tell you about the shine though?
Yeah, dude. It's nuts.
Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
But wait 48 hours.
It'll pop even more?
Oh, tomorrow it's going to be shinier. It just gets shinier. It just gets shinier and shinier. It's really sick.
And then this weekend I'm going to Leesburg Bike Fest to shoot there. So
make sure that
people are going to be like, dang.
Make sure you tell people about us.
Oh, I got you.
And if they have more than one bike, if they can get a couple of people together, and they have an air-conditioned area, we'll travel, but obviously if they don't, then they'd have to come to my shop. Because this product in particular is not going to be applied outside.
Right.
It's not mobile friendly.
Like today with the heat, this stuff, I would be putting it on right here, and if I didn't instantly, like, I don't even think I could do it because it cures so fast. I'd be afraid to do it, actually. And I'm not afraid of much. It's a slick coating, man. This stuff is really slick. It's slick. It creates an amazing shine, and it's not even fully cured yet. So when it's cured, it's just gonna scream.
All right, y'all. Everything is buttoned down and back together. Got the bags on, sissy bar back on. Bike is fully coated. Thanks to my man here, Jayson Fischer.
Yes, sir.
Tell them about your company again.
So Detailing for Jesus, we do ceramic coatings and paint and fiberglass restoration on cars, boats, airplanes, tractor trailers, motorhomes, motorcycles. We're also in the process of a meeting on the 27th and looking for people that might want to invest. We're going to take troubled youth, put them in a safe environment. It's going to be a nonprofit. We're going to teach them the trade of detailing once they're efficient with their walk with God, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, and hopefully theirs. We're going to help them to start their own detailing companies. Detailing for Jesus is a nonprofit, coming soon. Give me a call at 321-446-6537. Have a blessed night.
And what city are we in?
We're in Melbourne, Florida.
All right, guys. So, like I said, if you need anything done to your motorcycle, I know you guys that have a bike like mine, go ahead and check him out. He could probably give you a quote on there. Detailing for Jesus, there's a phone number, but he could probably give you a quote if you want something similar that was done to my bike.
So yeah, normal ceramic coating on a bike on a bagger like this is $800. The self-healing coating, we're at $1,200. So he's had some issues with the paint where it's been scratched. Now, I mean, he could have his 7-year-old son come out with a dirty wash mitt, wash the bike, and the son is gonna heal it. Truly amazing stuff.
Yeah, so if you guys need something done, hit him up. He will have a YouTube being made. We're gonna figure out a name for it.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet, but I got a GoPro coming today, and I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it, and really sharing some of the stuff that I do and the ins and outs. 38 years doing this, and now I'm gonna actually start showing people how I do it and how quickly I can get it done efficiently with excellence.
And it's a very satisfying process too. Like, it's fun to do. So yeah. I like it.
I love it. Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time, and I still love it.
All right, y'all. We're now leaving Jayson's place with my bike fully coated in self-healing ceramic coating. It looks amazing. There's some dust on it, but guys, it looks sick. Obviously I'll do some more updates as time goes on to show, you know, how good it still looks. But it's supposed to make maintaining the bike a heck of a lot easier, protect it from scratches and stuff like that. I really appreciate Jayson. He's a cool dude, has a big heart, but I really appreciate him, you know, hooking me up with this. But if any of you guys are around this area, or if you're in Florida and you need work done on your bike, obviously I highly recommend him. It is a little bit expensive, but it protects your investment, protects your paint, keeps your bike looking brand new. He's gonna have a YouTube channel up and running. Once he does, I'll be shouting him out so you guys can follow him. Really, a lot of what he does is very like soothing almost. I feel like it'd be fun to watch those videos. I know I've seen other YouTube channels that do like detailing and stuff, and I genuinely enjoy watching it. Now actually doing the work, probably not as fun, but definitely watching it. So be on the lookout for his channel. Come check him out if you're in Melbourne. He put his phone number in the video, so hit him up if you have any needs. And as I always say, please ride safe, keep 2 wheels down, and if you're a hooligan that pops a wheelie, keep 1 wheel down at least. I'll see you guys in the next video. And I got a 2-hour drive, so peace.